Coming up, the case that launched the hashtag #MeToo movement comes to a close. And later, Iowa City streets will be filled with jazz tonight.
Iowa swimming and diving hosted the Women's Big Ten Championships this weekend.
And men's basketball gears up for their game against Michigan State tonight.
More for you in sports.
Will temperatures drop below freezing this week? Stay tuned to find out.
All that and more coming up on this Tuesday morning edition of DITV News. Don't go anywhere. DITV News starts right now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in. I'm Bailey Chihan, but let's toss it to Asha in the weather studio to start.
We are starting off this program with weather because we were supposed to get a few inches of snow overnight and got nothing. But this morning, temperatures are sitting at 34 degrees with cloud coverage that we will continue to see throughout the day. The high today is 37 degrees with a low of 26 degrees. Tonight, we will be seeing temperatures drop back down to 34 degrees. Tomorrow's forecast calls for wind, so make sure to break out your windbreakers. Temperatures throughout the rest of the week will remain in the mid to upper 30s with lows in the upper teens and lower to mid 20s. Thursday, the sun will be coming out, which we will continue to see for the next few days. It's looking like a pretty good week, so make sure to take a moment outside and enjoy the nice weather. Back to you, Bailey.
Thank you, Asha. After 4 weeks of trial, the case that launched the hashtag #MeToo movement comes to a close. Harvey Weinstein was found guilty Monday of 2 felony sex crimes. The 67-year-old former Hollywood producer faces a sentence between 5 and 29 years. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. heralded the women who testified as well as the female prosecutors. Vance said, quote, "These are 8 women who pulled our justice system into the 21st century by declaring rape is rape and sexual assault is sexual assault no matter what," end quote. This verdict isn't the end of Weinstein. Weinstein is facing 4 additional sex crime-related charges relating to 2 victims in Los Angeles. Weinstein's attorney said she will appeal his sentence in New York. Mardi Gras festivities will light up downtown Iowa City tonight. The Mill will be hosting New Orleans jazz band Dandelion Stompers for the 6th year in a row. Dandelion Stompers plays 1920s jazz, but adds a New Orleans flair to their music. The band will play several traditional New Orleans-style songs. Lead vocalist Katie Roche said, quote, "It's really important that people understand that this is one of the true American art forms, and jazz is losing audiences. So I think it's really important that people take an interest in jazz and keep it alive," end quote. The Dandelion Stompers show starts at 6 p.m. tonight at the Mill. Kick off the festivities early by going to a Mardi Gras pop-up meal at each of the University of Iowa dining halls this morning at 11. Studio 13 and The Graduate will also hold Mardi Gras-themed parties tonight. And every year for Fat Tuesday, my family buys these Polish donuts called punchkis. I was unable to find any in Iowa City this year, but a king cake will have to do. And now it's time to dive into sports.
The University of Iowa women's swimming and diving team competed in the annual 4-day-long Big Ten Women's Championships.
The Hawkeyes broke many school records and earned a couple of career highs.
Senior Alyssa Fluitt swam her best time yet in the 500-meter freestyle with a time of 4 minutes and 43 seconds.
And the 400 free relay, which Fluitt is a part of, improved to the 8th fastest time in Hawkeye history. The relay earned a time of 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
In the 200 fly, junior Kelsey Drake finished with 12th overall with a time of 1:58.
And freshman Millie Samson qualified for an A final in the 200 back with a school record of 1:54.
Overall, the Hawks improved from their 10th place finish in the Big Ten Championships last year.
This year, they earned 9th place with 430 total points.
But they're not done yet. The swimming and diving men's team still has the Big Ten Championships this weekend.
And the NCAA championships just after that.
Speaking of tournaments, Tanner, it's pretty close to tournament season for the men's basketball team.
That's right, Dallas. The Hawks are sitting at second in the Big Ten, tied with 3 other teams at 10 and 6.
And tonight, they're going up against the number 24 ranked Michigan State Spartans, one of the teams that they're tied with.
With Iowa ranked at 18, this is the third straight top 25 matchup between the teams. And first time in 14 years that Iowa will be ranked above Michigan State while they are playing.
The main question of the game is, will CJ Frederick be playing tonight?
Well, Dallas, that's a question that Iowa basketball can't answer. They say that they're still working on his availability, and it looks like it's going to be another game time decision tonight.
Well, at least they can rely on National Player of the Year candidate Luka Garza, who is averaging just under 24 points and 10 rebounds a game.
He and Joe Wieskamp combined to average almost 40 points a game, which is fifth best Division I scoring duo in the country.
This will be their only regular season matchup against Michigan State.
And it's sure to be a gritty one.
Moving into spring sports, Iowa pitcher Grant Judkins has been named the Big Ten Pitcher of the Week after his performance at the Tony Gwynn Legacy Tournament this weekend.
Judkins earned this honor after he threw 6 shutout innings in Iowa's 4-2 victory over Arizona on Saturday.
He only allowed 2 hits, both singles, and struck out 6 while retiring 11 of the final 12 batters that he faced.
So far this season, Judkins is 2-0 with a 1.64 ERA in 2 starts.
The Hawkeyes return to action this weekend, facing North Carolina State in the Cambria College Classic in Minneapolis.
Dallas, I think I would be a great addition to the Iowa baseball team.
Really? How so?
I mean, see that?
Yeah, Tanner, don't quit your day job. And come back tomorrow for a recap on how the basketball team did in their game against Michigan State tonight.
Bailey, back to you at the desk.
I thought Tanner's form was pretty good, Dallas. Iowa City adults can live out their animation dreams thanks to Film Scene. Film Scene has hosted children's workshops in the past, but decided to hold an adult version due to community interest. The event was advertised to the public in December and was sold out almost immediately. 8 people were placed on a wait list. During the camp, animators were able to use claymation as well as traditional drawn animation styles. The camp lasted for a weekend. During the first day, adults were given a basic introduction to animation. On the second day, the participants spent their time working on a project. Film Scene is looking to hold more sessions in the future. The Iowa City Public Library has teamed up with Zion Lutheran Church to combat food insecurity. Zion provided approximately $3,500 to the library to purchase snacks for children in need. Children ages 1 to 18 are able to grab a free snack at the children's desk from a basket the staff prepares. The program occurs daily from 4 to 5 p.m. Iowa City Public Library children's librarian Ann Wilmoth said many children would come to the library every day after school and ask if they had any snacks. Staff members would buy the children food with their own money when they had time. The library wanted to do something that was more consistent and reliable, so when the church reached out to Wilmoth, she recommended providing snacks for the children. The program was launched on February 1st and serves 25 to 40 children a day. The money provided will be able to support the program until the end of the academic year. For more information, look for the print edition of the Daily Iowan on stands now. The first Yankees jersey ever worn by legendary player Derek Jeter was sold for $369,000 in an auction. The uniform is signed by Jeter and was auctioned off at Golden Auctions. Jeter wore this jersey when he made his debut for the Yankees on May 29, 1995. At the time, Jeter was 21 years old. He batted 9th in the lineup and went 0 for 5 with a strikeout. The Yankees lost that game, and Jeter went on to play 14 more games that season. Things changed the next year when the legendary shortstop won a AL Rookie of the Year. Although he was off to a rocky start, Jeter ended up playing over 2,700 games and was recently voted in the Baseball Hall of Fame. And that's all we have for you today on this Tuesday morning edition of DITV News. Be sure to head over to thedailyiowan.com for all your latest news between Monday and Friday. And if that isn't enough of the Daily Iowan for you, be sure to check out our print edition of the news on stands now. For DITV News, I'm Bailey Chihan. Have a great day, Iowa City.